practice.
Unexpected things happen every day.
Phenomenon! Can SDN help me out with this? It's blocking the driveway.
You can count on SDN to help lift the burdens life throws at us. Let SDN be your rock, so you can rock.
SDN is not an insurance company and does not cover damages to property, person.
Hey, what's up everyone? Happy Dude here. And I've just played and completed the game Dispatch, and I have to say, I really liked it. It's not that expensive, so I can really recommend it. I also really like the art style, how everything is drawn and colored. It looks very nice. It reminds me a bit of the TV show Invincible. So yeah, and you also have a team of superheroes that you can dispatch. That's why the game is called Dispatch. You don't actually play as a hero. So yeah, it's a really unique game. I really liked it, and the settings of the game is really simple. As you can see, you just press display and that's about it. Full screen, VSync, and pause on lost focus. That's it. Nothing else. And this is recorded on a computer, so yeah, a bit weird. And also, the frames are locked to 62 FPS. And I've tried the game on a 1080 Ti, and it runs fine. I didn't had a single crash, but then again, it's not really a game with heavy graphics, and there's also no ray tracing. That's something I really like. So also no AI upscaling. 5 points for that alone. This game is very heavily based on the story, and I don't want to ruin it for you guys. I really want you to experience how the story unfolds based on the decisions that you make. So now we are going into the spoiler section. So in the first episode, you start as a superhero named Mecha Man, but your mech suit gets destroyed. And then we go over into episode 2. You find some burglars, and yeah, you can't really defeat them, but luckily there's a lovely superhero that comes to the rescue, and she helps you, and she asks if you want to join a team that dispatches superheroes. Now, she does come over a little strong, hinting that she wants something more than just being work colleagues. But the next day, that's all thrown out the window, and you also find out that she already has a boyfriend, and what a man it is. And in the meeting, you also find out that Invisagirl was hiding in the room, and she was giving off some little hints and vibes that she is into you. And after that, you get to meet the team you are going to work with. Well, you don't actually meet them apart from Invisagirl, and you actually just see some pictures on a screen with some information about them, and that's it. Then you go to work, and you just work on this old computer, and you have to click on the crimes, and then you can choose which villain you're going to send out to fix the crime. And you have to read what's wrong, and then you have to guess which hero would be the perfect fit for that type of crime. But sometimes it's very weird. Like, sometimes you've picked the perfect hero for the job, but there's also a mini game that plays automatically, like a little slot machine, and the ball can fall outside of the zone, and then it's an automatic fail. I don't like that. And there's also some mini game in there where you're hacking to get to the security cameras. I also didn't like that. Or sometimes there's something very unexpected, and then you have to choose out of 3 choices, and if it's the wrong one, then it's also a fail. Or sometimes the villains screw each other over, and then yeah, it's also a fail. So that you don't really have much choice in it, or you can't really do something smart, because sometimes it just fails automatically, and that's just to get the story going to where it needs to go. So most choices aren't really that important, and some of them are really funny to see the outcome, but there are a few important choices in the game. Like in the very beginning, you actually have to choose who do you want to let go. And well, Invisagirl looks very cool, but she's kind of a dick, and she's also not really a team player. She doesn't listen, and as the game progresses, they make it very clear that Invisagirl is into you. They really push her onto you. They make her very unlikable, but they make it so that you are into her at the same time, and they do that on purpose. That so to make the decision harder to let her go or to let her stay on the team. And near the end of the game, she reveals something terrible that she did to you. Big spoiler here, so don't listen to it if you don't want to hear it. She is the one that destroys your mech suit. And just after that, you have the choice to completely reject her. But even if you do that, she still kisses you. So that's how strong they are pushing Invisagirl onto you. And if that isn't enough, listen to this. In about the middle of the game, Blonde Blazer lets you know that she is no longer together with her boyfriend. And I wanted to know what went wrong, but you can't ask about that. They just do that for the purpose of the choices. So you have to make a choice if you want Blonde Blazer or Invisagirl. Well, you can also romance both. It's actually better that you do that to get the good ending. But it's also a lot harder to romance Blonde Blazer. Even though I kissed her in the beginning and was always hinting that I wanted more, I only got one shot when she called me on the phone to go on a date, and I said no because I wanted to hang out with the team so they would perform better at the assignments. And meanwhile, Invisagirl just throws herself at you. Even though I was pretty mean to her and honest, I even thrown her off the team and rejected her, but still, at the end, she flies into your arms and tries to kiss you, and even more than that. And yeah, I rejected her, but the game really forces Invisagirl onto you. So yeah, there's not really much choice in that. There is just no way that would happen in real life. And the choices that you can make aren't really that impactful. And sometimes the protagonist says something that wasn't in the choice that you can make on the screen. Sometimes he just adds something, or he responds in a way that you really didn't want to do it, and that can completely change the story, and it can go in a way that you really didn't intend it to go. Now, I know it's just a game, it's not real life, it's way too complicated to put all the choices in there. That's just simply not possible. But I want that the choices are more impactful to the story. I mean, it doesn't matter what you do, the outcome will always be the same. It's a bit like in Red Dead Redemption 2. It doesn't matter if you're a very friendly cowboy or an asshole. The outcome is that at the end of the game, you die. So it's always the same. And in this game, it's about the same. You do have a lot more choices than in Red Dead Redemption because this game is all about choices and it changes a lot in the story itself, but the outcome is the same, and that is that the bad guy will die. The heroes don't die. I don't believe anyone dies in this game, or if it's even possible to let someone die. I don't think it is. And the world is always saved. The only thing that changes is that you can kill the bad guy at the end, or Invisigirl jumps in front of it and she gets injured and saves you, but she doesn't die, or she kills the bad guy and then she just disappears with the mask, and that's the ending that I got, and I thought that was the good ending because, well, no heroes died and the world was saved, but apparently that's the bad ending. So yeah, it doesn't really changes everything in the outcome no matter what you do. But still, it was a very fun experience to see how it all plays out, and I think I'm going to give this game a 7 out of 10. But the choices need to be a bit more complex and they need to be more impactful. Like if you reject someone, I want them that they really change the story and the outcome at the end. It needs to be possible to get a very bad ending, like that the world gets destroyed, or at least the city, and that heroes can die. So yeah, that would make it a lot more fun to play and also to replay it, because now I don't really want to replay it because, well, you get a different cutscene at the end, but the end result is always the same. So what do you guys think of what I all had to say about this game? Do you agree? And have you even played it? And do you want to play it? Let me know in the comments below. And thank you for listening to me. And you all have a nice day now. Bye.